Thank you, Chief Lease. Our next speakers are Yukon Prize co-founders Julie J. and David Trick. Before they come to the stage, though, we're going to show you a 1-minute video which tells the story of how Raven brought the light to the world by local artist Megan Jensen. And this sets the scene for their remarks that will follow.
Yakasha dahani kaduse klenas kuktujiwu ahyanda kenyel kayel weshawat amsitin yahin tadaus yelkit kash wudlier weshawat anhin amdena weshawat duknei awao wekasha dahani dudachhank jit amsiin wekok telkonadach kayen tunjek we atkiats o nada hawatan we kutkanaha kadis kakakan ku'a atudach yewuni we atkiats o tu yeh husiti ach aya yu'a yakakan dis kakutkanaha kumziti.
Good evening, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that beautiful video featuring Megan Jensen telling the story of how Raven brought the sun, moon, and stars into the world. The video resonated with me for many reasons. I love the way it combines the Yukon's heart-stopping natural beauty with human artistic creation. The video reminds me of the sense of wonder, awe, and gratitude I feel when I look at the vastness of creation or when I see a work of truly great art. I love hearing the story of Raven bringing the sun, moon, and stars to the earth, opening the box to let out the light in the darkness of winter. It feels like the perfect introduction to the story of the Yukon Prize, because I view the prize as lifting the lid on a box of treasure, Yukon's extraordinarily talented artists. We're delighted to be sharing their light with you at this gala evening. This afternoon, David and I went into the gallery next door to take another look at the works of the 6 artists who are the finalists for the Yukon Prize. Seeing their artwork reminded me of many things I love about this territory. The materials range from the traditional, like local birch, copper, fir, to shiny new beads and tiles and electronics, to artworks made with cast-off rubber and metal and upcycled clothing, to digital video and photography. The works of Indigenous and non-Indigenous artists sit side by side. All the artworks invite conversations and make us want to know more. I look at the diversity of this art and think, isn't that just like the Yukon? Collectively, the art of the 6 finalists for the Yukon Prize captures us so well. We can't be easily categorized or put into one box. Whatever people expect to find in the Yukon, when they arrive, they discover that it's so much more. It's the respect that is given to so many diverse styles and traditions and ways of being and expressing that make the Yukon so unique. For years, David and I have appreciated Yukon art. We enjoy seeing shows, visiting artists in their studios, seeing what they're working on, and asking what they're going to be doing next. If you really love something, you want to share it with others. That's why we're here tonight. We want to recognize and celebrate all of the artists who add so much to the life of this territory. Did you know that the Yukon has the highest concentration of visual arts of any jurisdiction in Canada? That means we have more artists per capita than any other province or territory. We can see why creators thrive in a place with so much space, such great access to the natural world, and such a supportive community. We want to help share the good news about Yukon art with people across Canada and beyond. Making Yukon art better known is not a short-term job. It has to involve a lot of people and a long-term commitment. For our part, we've committed to holding the Yukon Prize every 2 years for as many years as it seems to be doing some good. For the artists who are watching, The 2023 Yukon Prize is not that far away. Applications will be open in just over a year, so hope you're working on your projects. For tonight, we want to celebrate Yukon art and artists. We also want to express our gratitude to some people who share our enthusiasm for Yukon art.
Any of you who know us both will not be surprised when I say that, in the first instance, this was Julie's idea. About 3 years ago, Julie started talking to me about whether there might be something we could do to give back to this community and to the artists whose work we love. Maybe there was something like a prize or something. Well, we talked it through, we both got excited about it, and we decided to test this idea on some people in the community. And it was astonishing. So many people encouraged us right from the start and shared their advice and expertise so that we could design this prize in a way that would be right for the Yukon. And before long, there was a volunteer committee, people who have incredibly accomplished careers in the arts or in supporting the arts in various ways, who are willing to share their expertise, who've each put in, well, collectively hundreds of hours in order to make this prize happen. You're going to see their names at the end of this program. Friends, acquaintances, complete strangers sent us donations. We weren't even organized well enough to have a formal fundraising campaign, but every once in a while a check would arrive from somebody who wanted to be part of what we were doing. The Yukon Arts Foundation agreed to be our partner, and they've been with us every step of the way. And then the Yukon Arts Center agreed that they would be our partner too, all the wonderful people who bring this facility to life every week. 3 internationally respected arts professionals said yes, they would be the jury for this competition. And they've traveled from Toronto, from Calgary, from New Mexico to be here on a dark November night, minus 31 this morning. We made it on, put that in the letter asking them to join the jury. But they're here because they love Yukon art and they wanted to know more about it. And we're very grateful to them. And then the real turning point was the day last April, shortly after the deadline for applications. And we learned that 107 artists had applied for this prize. In a territory with 43,000 people, that's an astonishing figure. And we're so grateful to all of the artists who put their names forward and who wanted to take a chance on this prize that nobody had heard of before. And ever since that date, the story has not been about people organizing a prize. The story has been about the art and the artists and people who make us proud in the Yukon. It's a wonderful story. Julie and I love to tell it. But we knew the story needed to be amplified. And even though this is a private prize, we asked the Yukon government to work with us to amplify the story about Yukon art. We met with the Honorable Ranj Pillai, and he saw the opportunity immediately. And you're going to hear from the minister in just a few minutes, so I won't steal his thunder. Let me just say that the minister and some really wonderfully talented public servants in both of his departments are working hard to make sure Yukon artists are as well known across this country as they deserve to be. And we're grateful to all of them. Anyway, that's enough from us. It's time to introduce the finalists.
So I'm going to be announcing the finalists and calling them out in alphabetical order. So starting with Ken Anderson. So Ken Anderson was born and raised in the Yukon of Tlingit and Scandinavian ancestry. He's a member of the Teslin Tlingit Council and works on sculptural pieces using snow, wood, metal, and snow, usually not all in the same work. Tlingit family traditions are the foundation of his artistic practice. The next finalist is Amy Ball. Amy Ball is from Dawson City and has studied fine arts in Montreal and in Germany. She works in a variety of mediums, including performing, installation, text-based works, printmaking, and filmmaking. Her artistic practice often uses humor to scrutinize institutions and infrastructures. The next finalist is Sho Sho Esquiro. Sho Sho grew up in Ross River and is of Casca Dene, Cree, and Scottish heritage. She uses traditional materials such as fur, porcupine quills, moose hair, and shells, along with repurposed textiles and 24-karat gold beads to create contemporary fashions which are both beautiful and meaningful. The next finalist is Krystle Silverfox. Krystle is a Northern Shoshone artist and a member of the Selkirk First Nation. Her work is inspired by Indigenous feminism, transnationalism, decolonization, lived experience, and activism. And her practice includes a wide range of visual media. The next finalist is Joseph Tisiga. Joseph is a member of the Casca Dene Nation. His work reflects upon notions of identity and the factors that contribute to this construct, such as community, nationality, family, history, location, and real and imagined memories. He maintains a multidisciplinary practice and works in a variety of mediums. The last finalist is Veronica Verkley. Veronica is not able to be with us in person today, but like the rest of you, is watching the live stream. Veronica is a sculptor and media artist whose work shifts between installation, animation, and kinetics. Her work reflects her detailed observation of animals while living in the bush in a cabin outside of Dawson. Congratulations to all 6 Yukon finalists.